wonder. Oh, my mother makes the most.
Revelio.
Can barely fit into my.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Tradition
pleased to
in
be
my
included.
family to play a game of Quidditch on the moors during the holidays.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
of scurrying.
Come on in. Come on in. Don't be shy. You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Glad you came.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Glad you came.
So Dibble went to Gladrax. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Hi, Omar.
Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's
I'm
friends.
playing Hogwarts, Omar. What?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Never played pull-up all my entire life.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic. What happened to Bickle? He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella,
How
passed
far are
away,
you, Omar? In
she had just
Hogwarts?
completed a small book of poetry.
Pigwort.
As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice.
No, Omar.
This
Not unless
extortion
it's a
can't go on
separate
forever.
text.
You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
This is AI that can
Harlow
pick
does
it
not
out.
like people talking, as you already know.
I don't know, Omar. Omar, have you been playing Hogwarts? Hey, Omar. What's wrong with you, Omar?
Revelio. Lumos.
Omar, I feel like the hood lags you, man. I feel like I'm fucking having frame rate problems right now. But ironically, I was okay when I had the hat on. Watch, let's see if this hood... I think the hood lags you, Omar, for real. Watch. We'll put on no hood. And we'll put a hat on. A lot of shit lags you in this game, man. Like, they didn't optimize it, like, good. Watch, I bet you I won't lag now. Look at that, look. Look how smooth it's running in comparison, Omar. Wow. The hood fucking lags you, Omar, for real.
Hello, Homura.
No, Omar, I don't know shit like that. I don't look at PDF files. I have no need to. Omar, why do you, I told you, why do you care so much about that school shit, man? You overkill yourself with that, really, man. Like, I don't get it, man. I tell you, oh, hey, Omar, give you an hour-long speech on, like, you know, ease up with that shit. Like, don't make it get you sick and whatnot. And instead of fucking listening to me, you get sick. You never listen to me, Omar, ever. Alright. It's alright, but whatever, Omar. I mean, you getting sick over this shit now? How are you failing all your classes? I thought you were getting straight A's in fucking 2 weeks ago. How are you failing it all in 1 week? I don't get it. What, Omar? Well, you're not supposed to fucking... I told you not to fail. You're supposed to pass your shit, Omar. But, like, you don't have to get fucking straight A, but you're failing everything. Oh, Omar, you went from... I thought you were doing good. Now all of a sudden you're failing everything? Omar, I never get a straight story out of you now. I gotta wait here. I can't wait because it's a quest. Fuck, man. I can't grab this demi goggle. Oh, what do you call it? The scaffold? What is it called, Omar? You didn't do the scaffolding or whatever? Did you ever ask the teacher? I told you to ask the teacher, man.
Hello, Homura.
You remember we had that conversation? I said you were supposed to ask the teacher and tell her how you can do it. You probably never did it.
Good thing that we never did.
Oh, man.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Omar, I think you make yourself crazy, Omar, seriously. You get all crazy with the school, you stress yourself out, and then you fucking don't do it anyway. Damn, Omar.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
posy little students get what's coming to them.
Yeah? I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. Yeah, go through that wall. Yeah, but Omar, how you failing all your classes, Omar?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Yeah, but you didn't ask her, though, Omar. Did you ask her for an idea? Omar, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna try to help you no more, Omar. I feel like you never listen to me, and if you do, you always have an excuse or something. I don't know what to tell you no more, Omar. I don't know what to tell you. When it comes to school, you're on your own, Omar. Alright. Dude, why do all these robes look like ass? That one's alright. I don't know. They all, like, kind of look weird. I don't want the It's like, it's so loud, you know? Can we not have, like, a dark robe where I could look like I'm in the shadows? I mean, this is, like, the closest that you can get. But it's got the slittering and the green. I don't want any green. Like, I want it to be, like, black. And then you have this fucking shit, which looks kind of cool, but I don't like the hood on it, man. The hood, like, doesn't go all the way. I don't know, man. I just don't, like, feel like the robes are too good in this game. Like, the colors. They should let you customize the colors or something. It's like corduroy, this shit. I think it's gonna, yeah. I don't know why, but I think it's gonna. I want to look cool without lagging, but I think the hood even lags you, Omar, because of all, like, the clothing that moves and shit. Look, watch. I'm gonna run around with this hooded robot. Look, watch how I'm gonna lag now. No, actually, I'm not lagging. Nah, it might have just been the quest. Yeah, I don't know about the other robe. The other robe might lag you, by the way, the other one, but no, I'm actually doing good here. Alright. This is the closest we're gonna get to, like, a black robe. Besides the skull one. But I like when the whole robe connects, you know?
Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh my, they took my friend. You know what's gonna happen to them now, right? Oh my, I think they're trying to you-know-what to her, so we're gonna have to rescue her.
I'm not seen.
Oh hey, wait a minute. What spell could we put down here? That's where the disarm, flip, disarm, flip, transgender, disarm, and I guess I had like that, but I don't know. I think I'm still missing a few. I'm not done with the game, you know. Omar, I think they're trying to do awful things to her. They're saying we ought to just kill her, Omar. Omar, they don't understand. I'm a fairly dark Slytherin here. Oh, you like that, motherfucker? Huh? Fucking throw shit at all you motherfuckers. Really? Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong spell. Whoops. Omar, see some of these potions like Thunder Brew? Stupefy, Omar. He's on my side, this guy, right now. He's all fine. I got him under mind control.
You'll be sorry you did that. Now to finish the job. Expulsion!
What was that sound?
Something's not right.
I did so many challenges, I don't even give a fuck about them no more. Did summon answer? Okay. As they prepare the lightning spell. Okay, we could get this actually.
How dare you do such a
Watch
thing
this.
to me? Expulsion!
Oh,
Expulsion!
no. Because I can hurt him.
From above!
Get the fuck out of here. And we got our ancient magic, yeah? Got both of them. I was lucky to get that. I didn't know we had an executioner left.
Revelio.
Omar, you think I'm afraid of any of these wizards, Omar?
Revelio.
Omar, you think I'm afraid of any of these rats, Omar? Huh, Omar? Hey, Omar, do you want to play Age of Empires in a little bit? Are you well enough to do that?
He must be here somewhere.
I don't want to go through that door yet, man.
The book of poems that was taken from Agatha's Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get it back for a price. What's in here? Why can't I... Hey, Omar. Where'd you go, Omar? Wiggenweld potions.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hey, Omar. Omar, you just disappear on me all the time, Omar.
Also Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
God, Omar.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do. Over here.
Omar, you don't even say when you leave, Omar. Damn.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
This guy's a fucking... They send me on scavenger fucking hunt. Hi, Natty. Oh.
Revelio.
Omar.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Where?
Hello, Laura.
Oh. Aloha Mora.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you.
And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Well, that's what you do when you smoke. To get any effect, Omar, you inhale it in your lungs. You don't just keep it in your mouth. Unless you're smoking a cigar, you don't inhale that then, because I'll kill you. Fuck your lungs up. But as for regular, any type of cigarette, vape, or weed, you have to get it in your lungs for it to even, like, kind of be smoking. Otherwise, you're not doing anything. That's the whole point. It's not just for looks, Omar. Omar, what? But, like, what do you want, a vape now or something? It's stupid. Omar, all the kids that vape are losers, Omar.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
You didn't know that, Omar? Like, that's how you fucking smoke anything. How do you think, like, people smoke cigarettes and shit and they get lung cancer, Omar? You ever heard of lung cancer?
Nuts I own I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Raid told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Yeah, this Officer
Should have
Stinger.
known it was you
Woman.
two.
Is Mr. Rabel right?
He is.
Woman
I sent
cop,
him home to
Omar,
his
yeah.
wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr.
Actually,
Rabel,
I kind of like the way this
his
looks.
wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you,
Get out of here,
I
you fucking
appreciate what you're
feminist.
trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the
Yeah, what are you
Ashbinders.
gonna do? Nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Alright, stop trying to mother me, please.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Get the fuck out of here before I use my Crucio curse on you.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I guess, Omar. I don't know. Sometimes I'm astonished by what you don't know, Omar. What's been happening in your school lately? What's the drama? The politics, Omar. Huh, Omar?
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Alright, what happened 2 weeks ago, Omar? What's the political? What do they say about Hogwarts Legacy? They like it or are they bitching about it?
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Hey!
8 legs is simply too many.
Come on, Omar, you're no fun. You're supposed to tell me something that they're doing in the school, so I could make fun of people. Omar, you're supposed to tell me something about something funny. Hey! What, Omar? What do you mean you're going back into your text? What does that mean? Who yelled at you for playing Hogwarts? Kids or teachers? What kids were yelling at you? Boys or girls? Probably girls, most likely.
Revelio.
Of course.
What are you up to now?
You know why, Omar?
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Omar, girls are susceptible to social contagion. You know what that is, Omar? Social contagion? Boys don't give a fuck most of the times, unless you get those weird fucking guys. Oh, please, yeah. And what do they do? Tell them to get off their fucking phones. They're supporting fucking Africans mining for $1 a day and getting fucking lung cancer and dying of fucking cobalt mining, which is every single fucking battery-charged lithium device that they're using, which is quite a lot. I'm sure they're Instagramming selfies all over the place, or Snapchatting, or TikToking, or whatever the fuck they're doing. And you know what that does, Omar? Well, using lithium batteries like that, if you actually look at the cobalt mines in the world, it's 75% or so come from Africa, and they're literally child laborers, number one. They're exposed to lethal chemicals and dust that's going in their lungs. They're probably not going to live much longer than 24 years old, some of them. Yeah, but of course, their fucking colonizing, privileged fucking asses are going to talk shit about Hogwarts legacy while they fucking Snapchat. Fuck them. Yeah, well, tell them that. Tell them, well, that's really cute, saying that I'm supporting a transphobe while you're supporting child laborers in the Congo. Tell them you're supporting child laborers in the Congo for $1 a day, and they're dying. Some of them dying even as young, some of them dying even before adulthood because of lung conditions. It's all manual labor that PR fucking tries to cover. And tell them, so fuck with their head, Omar. Tell them for every single Instagram picture, selfie, or TikTok video, just remember you're harming children in Africa. Just remember. And if they say, no, I'm not, you say, yeah, you are actually. Go look it up. Oh, that's just a lie. It's not a lie. It's actually 150% true. There is no, Tom, what do you think? There's factories making you fucking, harvesting the fucking minerals and lithium and shit? How do you think lithium is made? Tell them. Do you know what lithium is? Tell them. Do you know the difference between an alkaline battery and fucking lithium batteries? Well, your phone has lithium, you tell them. And your phone's lithium requires minerals that are harvested in the Congo. Yes, so you are hurting children in Africa. That's it. End of story. Get them guilty because they are fucking guilty, these cocksuckers. Please. And tell them they're fucking colonizers. Tell them you fucking privileged colonizer. Go fucking use your iPhone. That's what I would say. I say, listen, you privileged colonizer, go use your iPhone and TikTok some videos right now and kill some people in Africa, because that's what you're fucking doing. I'd rather support the fucking transphobe fucking writer than fucking kill people in Africa. And they'll be like, oh, so say, good. Yeah, we're all wrong. So shut the fuck up and stop pointing the finger at us, you fucking dumb bitches. With your motherly fucking, you trying to be mothers and shit. Yeah, trying to mother everybody. Because you'll never be mothers, you tell them. Tell them you'll never be a mother, that's why you're trying to mother everybody, you fucking twat. Go sniff glue or something, please.
Hello.
But I just love, you know what I love is the hypocrisy. The hypocrites that actually will pretend that, like, you're doing something so fucking wrong, but then won't look at shit that they do because they don't do anything wrong, right? Well, actually, the truth is that they don't want to look at it. That's what the truth is. That's the truth. Everybody likes to point the finger and talk shit, but nobody likes to actually fucking take responsibility. And I laugh at people like that. That's why I'm on a mission to fucking shut those people up, man. I fucking hate the woke culture. I hate the far left culture. I know, Omar, I want to make some fucking reaction videos. I need to get popular, Omar, because I guarantee you, if I build a platform on Crazy Man and then I start talking about news and things like this, I bet you I will go viral if I go on a good, like, rant and shit. Because it's like, because I get pretty crazy, and I think I make sense. But that's the whole thing, is like I have to build a platform first and all that. I want to do it, man. I think I could do it. Part of me thinks I can. Yeah, because you know why, Omar? I'm tired of people that are so retarded in this world that do shit, like these girls and shit, Omar. It's always the girls that do this shit nowadays. Because it's social contagion, Omar, you know? Look at anorexia. Anorexia in the 90s and early 2000s was a huge fucking social contagion amongst women, right? And especially younger women. And it kind of phased out. You still have some anorexics out there, like that YouTuber Eugenia Cooney or whatever the fuck her name is. Anyway, long story short, Omar, like, you know when people were anorexic that they don't house them together like drug addicts and shit because they share ideas with one another. So, like, if you put, like, 4 anorexics in a room, instead of, like, helping each other out, they'll actually fall victim to body dysmorphia, and they'll start helping each other get thinner. Believe it or not, they will actually give each other tips on how to even lose more weight. Like, it's actually, that's why when they help people, like, you know, people who have anorexia, because it's what they call a social contagion ideology, that has to do with body dysmorphia. Well, not gender dysmorphia, body dysmorphia. But anyway, they will share ideas with one another on how to lose weight and stay skinny. And a lot of times they would die in the beginning when they used to do shit like that. So then after years of that, what they did is they started separating them, because and this is mainly women, by the way, because women are they're easy to market to. That's what it boils down to. Like, why is the $1 billion industries in the world have to do with women? Makeup, Estee Lauder, etc., all sorts of shit like that. Makeup, heels, shoes, pocketbooks. You know that women clothes are, I think, like on average, like 60% more expensive than a male's piece of clothes or something like that. So if you take women's clothes are more expensive than male clothes. Why is that? Because a man, when he buys clothes, he just kind of buys whatever, right? But when a woman goes shopping, they really misogynistic. It sounds fucked up, but that's the truth, and that's why there's an uptick. That's why Louis Vuitton pocketbooks are fucking like $10,000 or more. Okay, that's why fucking you want to buy Kim Kardashian shoes, and you want to buy the red bottom shoes, and you want to buy all these fucking expensive things that these girls want to buy. They can easily drop thousands of dollars on clothes. So businesses know that. Businesses know that, and they talk about it.
Hello.
So anyways, moving back to the anorexic thing. Anorexia is a social contagion, right? Which has to do with body dysmorphia, which is a real problem. Well, why does that have to do with the whole getting on the woke bandwagon? Going back earlier, is why are girls yelling at you for playing Hogwarts? Because they get on the bandwagon of trendy media, hot topics, etc. Anything that's like a hot topic, because women love attention, Omar. Like, it's kind of like the whole like selfie ideology, right? Like, if a girl puts up a selfie and gets like a lot of likes, like, they love that. That's pornography to them. Do you know that, Omar? That is pornography for women, is likes. That's their social currency, and they're selling themselves. Keep that in mind. Imagine that, Omar. Imagine if you opened a business and your currency was likes and dislikes, and the business was selling yourself. That's what these women do on Instagram and Snapchat and all that shit. They literally, that's what they spend their time in. And that's why a lot of girls get depressed, because they don't compare to like the really beautiful and cool girls and stuff like that. So the younger girls get depressed. They start to hit high levels of depression. There's like an 800% uptick in the trans communities and all that shit, and the woke, especially with women identifying as non-binary and all. And of course you have like these fucking grifter guys that are like fat fucking losers that do that shit too, let's be honest. I mean, yeah, Omar, do you ever see anybody who identifies as a weird fucking pronoun attractive? Like, in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a guy, a girl, like, are they actually pleasant to look at, or are they fucking absolutely disgusting? They got hairy chests, hairy beards, fucking purple, green, red hair. They got fucking, they are like the most unattractive people in the goddamn world. Like, I swear to God, man, like, I could just fucking whack off to my fucking reflection before I look at these people. And I'm not even like anything to look at. It's disgusting. They are champions of being as repulsive and as horrendous and ugly as possible. That's what they like. They consider ugliness and repulsivity as beautiful. These fucking weirdos. So it's like the fatter they are, it's like, yeah, Exactly. It's like the fatter they are, the more beautiful they are, right? That's why you have all these Victoria's Secrets of trying to put fucking 1,000-pound girls on the covers and shit. Miss America. Do you even know Miss Trans America was the ugliest tran on the stage? Like some really overweight, disgusting, unhealthy-looking broad person or whatever, and it's like what the fuck are we coming to? Like, are we just putting gold medals around the ugliest, most repulsive individuals out there? Like, the uglier you are, let's just reward you because you're ugly and hideous. You don't take care of yourself. You eat fucking cheese doodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then we fucking give you a gold medal for it because that's the world we live in today. This is the world we live in. We live in the fucking crazy ass fucking world. It's disgusting. Yeah. But I identify as non-binary, gluten-free. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, well, you're ugly. Please. Fuck it. Omar, I'll tell you, I can't ever subscribe to that side, ever, man. They have lost me in the wind, man. Especially when it comes to those tribal whacktivist groups.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Did you get your room of refinement yet, Omar? No, they're not Yeah, Omar, they're not attractive people, Omar. Like, they're anybody that identifies as something. Ugh. And then, Omar, the worst is they call you racist. Omar, like, this is okay. Omar, like, I don't know if you're white, if you have any white in you or not. I'm not sure if you do. Do you have half white in you, Omar? Like, what are you? Do you have any white in you? Because I'll tell you right now, as a white guy, I am considered racist. Just by default. I'm racist. Even if I'm not, I am, and I'm going to be racist until I die, according to their ideology. I am a racist by birth person until I die. And there's nothing I can do to change that, right? This is the shit that they teach people. So it's like, why even bother trying? Like, why am I going to try to change it if that's what you label me as? So, Omar, according to their doctrine, these woke people, you don't have that problem, but you still are a man, Omar. So that means you're part of the patriarchal tyranny. And men get hit too. So this is why it's like, so I have it really bad. I'm a racist man. I'm a racist white man. Oh, that's like, I hit check boxes on the people that hate first. That's what they call me. That's what they consider. I'm a racist white male with white privilege and part of the patriarchal tyranny. I'm going to be racist till the day I die, no matter what. Doesn't matter what I do. You could give charity. I could give my whole bank account to a cause to help other ethnicities besides white people, and it doesn't matter. They would sit down. Still racist to them. It doesn't matter. There is no fucking way to get that label off of you with the way these people fucking act on the far left. They're so fucking psychotic. They like to point the finger and judge and call people fucking names and have a fucking a virtue signaling superiority complex, these people. And they talk fucking shit, and they could all go suck a dick. You see my dick? They can suck it good, boy. Every one of them. Fuck them. Jerk-offs. I had enough of these people. I had enough of them. I can't deal with their viewpoints anymore. I fought with a couple of them on YouTube the other day in the comments section. And they tried to fucking tell me stupid shit. They tried to tell me that I was stating, what the fuck did they say to me? I had 3 of them attack me. And they said, an argument of incredulity, they said. That I was saying an argument of incredulity. Like, because you know what they said, Omar? That my opinion wasn't scientific consensus on certain issues. And I said, wait a minute. I said, does scientific opinion have anything to do? Because scientific consensus goes in and out of the fucking chart, because scientific opinion is what... Everything is scientific opinion, Omar, right? Everything is scientific opinion, right? So it's like, if you have, let's just say, here's an old one. If you have gravity waves versus gravitons, let's just say, right? Now you say to yourself, well, gravitons is incorrect, or well, maybe gravity waves is incorrect, right? You have a 50-50 chance on one of those things. So they used to write textbooks in, I think it's the 80s, where they used to write textbooks that they started to try to change the curriculum, that gravity waves was no longer a thing. That gravity now was in something what they call graviton. Like, this is what the science, quote-unquote, scientific consensus was doing, and they were actually rewriting textbooks. Well, guess what happened? It turned out gravity waves was right all along, and gravitons was a complete fucking bullshit idea. Well, that's why you have scientific opinion, to have arguments with other scientific opinions, and that causes a healthy debate. Now, a lot of people on the leftist doctrine, especially the highly indoctrinated left, do not want to even debate topics that could be quote-unquote damaging to marginalized groups. So any type of LG, whatever fucking letter group, that if they feel the topic hurts their feelings, that's it. We don't even talk about it. Scientific opinion goes out into the trash can. Scientific consensus is they're right, you're wrong, shut the fuck up. And that is basically what happens. And this is what's happening to society. This is why I'm flipping out, because I am literally watching society crumble, man. Like, I'm watching, like, Omar, I feel bad for your generation when they get older, man. I'm already old. Like, what do I care? But, like... Well, you guys, you young kids, man, you guys are the ones in trouble, man. Omar, just because you're not white don't mean shit. You're a man, right? See? Keep that in mind, Omar. Just because you're not white don't mean shit. Yeah, you got a little bit of an edge, but you're still a man, and they attack men, so that don't mean shit, Omar. You know, they want to attack everybody, Omar. Please, it doesn't even matter, Omar, because they'll find, you see, that's how it is. They create a little box, a little bubble, and if you step out of it, they fucking go after you, these people. They all go after. They go after anybody that puts a toe past the box that they create. And it's a tiny fucking little box. They make their little fucking box that you have to subscribe to every opinion. Well, this is why men are doing it, Omar. Omar, that is the 100, I think, look, not all men, not all people, some people are born with gender dysphoria stuff, that is real, but it's such a small percentage. But that is, what you just typed is one of that's what's happening in middle management. Keep in mind, Omar, look what's happening during the recession. How many people got fired from Google lately? What, 10,000 people they laid off? How many people Apple is firing? Amazon just fired 7,000, I think, the other day, right? Well, did you ever think, Omar, that if you were part of the LGBTQ and you were in middle management, especially if you were like a trans or something, that maybe you would be protected from getting fired? It's actually a real thing. It's actually, they're firing... Companies are afraid to fire marginalized groups and people because they're afraid of the backlash. So, for example, if literally what you just said, wait until I turn trans, they can't tell me nothing, right? Well, that's what people are doing. They're literally turning trans and turning into things to get what they want sometimes. And sometimes that's job security, especially when companies are not making money. I mean, look at the MCU. Look at all the movies. Look at the fucking Ant-Man. Ant-Man costs how much money, and it's not doing too good right now. All these fucking things that are coming out that aren't doing good. And then when Disney wants to fire people and everybody wants to lay people off, well, the first ones they go for are guys that look like me. People that are literally just regular people get fired first. If you're part of a marginalized group, you have a job security. To some degree. They won't touch you. Not right away. They're going to touch everybody else. Then they'll touch you. Because, you know why? Because you could complain, right? If I'm a trans and I'm part of the LGBTQ and I'm like a big activists in it and everything, oh, I could complain. Disney fired me because I'm trans, and because they have a... Like, you see, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that shit, right? So, like, they're going to get rid of the regular people first, especially, like, a white man. Forget about it. This is why Henry Cavill, I truly believe why Henry Cavill was scrapped as Superman. He's too white, he's too heterosexual, and he's too good-looking. And they don't like that. They want ugly. They want people who they can mold and control into their viewpoints. They don't, like, this is what they want, man. They want people that they can literally mold into their doctrine. They don't like a strong, confident, good-looking man. They don't like that unless that person subscribes to their ideologies. This is what's happening in the world. I mean, thank God it's not everywhere and it's not everybody. I still think the majority of people are kind of like me, like crazy and shit. But majority of people think like I do. They don't want to hear this shit no more. But like, you have these retards that live on screens and TikToks and live in video game world, VTubers, because they're ugly as shit in person, and they actually believe all this stuff, and they'll go against anybody that It's disgusting. It's getting worse every time I see it, man. So, what are you gonna do? It is what it is, Omar. That's life. Hopefully... But you're right, Omar. Look, I'm not even arguing with you. You just said it. Wait until Omar, that's some of the ways they think, man. Omar, you could look up on Google, right? Just, sorting out my pills here, but you could look up on Google of convicted, like, murderers and men, regular guys, white, doesn't matter what they are, that are literally identifying as female and getting sent to women's prisons. It's happening, and they actually impregnated a few women, Omar. Imagine that shit. Imagine you killed like 5 people, you're going to a jail for the rest of your life. But, hey, I don't want to go to a man's jail. I'm going to get fucked in my ass and beat up and everything. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pretend I'm a woman and then they go into the courtroom with a dress on. I'm not kidding you. Look it up on Google. And if Google doesn't have it, look it up on fucking DuckDuckGo or Yandex or some other fucking shit, because I'll tell you right now, it's happening, and it happened in quite a few cases already. They're actually playing the system, the same as, like, trans athletes and shit. They're fucking pretending to get... Dude, these are guys that never identified as anything their whole life until they, like, they murdered someone or did a heinous crime first, and then they fucking identify as something. Could you believe this shit? And I'm not saying that, like, the women in jail should, like, oh, well, they're prisoners anyway. No, but, like, it's fucked up. How do you think those women feel? Now they gotta worry about a man who's, like, 6'7" that goes into the jail? It's fucked. The whole fucking world is becoming Looney fucking Tunes, man. Please. I mean, you think this goes just into bathrooms, Omar? This is more than bathrooms. This is weaving itself into the fabric of every part of society, man. What a fucking disaster. Oh yeah, but I'm hateful, right? I'll always talk about this shit. I'll never subscribe to this shit. No, I don't believe in it.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
I don't believe in it. I'm gonna get a phoenix feather. What do you say, Omar? Do you believe in it? I just don't believe in it, man. I mean, I'm glad that you don't subscribe to it, like, as much as they want you to, because... And you know why, Omar? Thank your parents, because your parents don't subscribe to it. That's why. Literally, thank your parents, because they don't subscribe to it. Because I'm telling you right now, Omar, there are literally parents that, like, are trying to trans their children and shit, and without the child even knowing anything. Like, they had, like, babies, dude. There was, like, a kid that talked. Like, he didn't even talk, the kid. He was like, gaga, googa. And the mother on TikTok or some shit was trying to, like, tell the kid, like, the mother on TikTok was like trying to tell the kid, no, don't touch me. This is my body. You have to learn respect. You have to learn respect. And the kid's like, gaga, Google. The kid don't even know. He just wanted his fucking bottle, for God's sakes. And the mother's talking some fucking stupid shit, man. Like, come on, man. The mother's telling the kid not to touch her body, like as if the kid just wants his fucking bottle. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The mother's trying to discipline the child, like, so the kid grows up like indoctrinated. So by the time the kid is like 4 years old, the kid like wants to fucking transition or something. Like, I hate to talk like that, and YouTube could probably ban me for, but this is what's happening, man. YouTube could, if I had a popular channel, YouTube could totally ban me for saying that. Or, like, get angry at me, at least. Or get a warning or something. It's hard to, like, not be an angry motherfucker when it comes to shit like this, because I don't accept the changes that are being made. Just like they don't accept my take on things, you know? They don't accept me, so why should I accept them? They definitely don't accept me. I mean, everything I talk, like, they don't accept, so why should I accept anything that they say? I don't accept it, so... And again, I'm not racist. I don't single people out. I just don't like the ideology. That's it. I don't like that far-left woke ideology. I think it's disgusting. I think they're some of the most hateful, racist, evil people in the fucking world, man, and I'm dead ass. And I don't care what anyone says.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
I think they're hateful. I think they're evil. I think they are just not good people a lot of times. I mean, once in a blue, you probably find someone who's, kind of relaxed with their ideologies. But for the most part, when you look at the real nut jobs, they're really shitty people. I'm not gonna do the Chinese channel. I don't care about that. And I think I got all my dueling feats.
I see you. Let me outside. Let me outside.
Well, what are you gonna do, Omar? This is life, Hopefully, when you get older, people start to realize that they went a little too far, and they won't fucking continue it. But they realize, because if that's the only thing you're gonna ever get, if people start to realize that it's sickening what people are doing, and companies just keep losing money and all that shit, I think eventually it may change, but... So that's all. Omar, see, your uncle and your parents definitely side with me when it comes to this shit. They definitely do. when it comes to this stuff. Maybe they don't side with me on everything, but when it comes to this stuff, I know they do. Old school people, religious people, conservative, any type of old school, which there are a lot of people that have traditional old school values, are not going to side with these fucking weird fucking ideologies, man. It was the same thing like the hippies and shit back in the 60s. You know, you didn't have people that subscribed to it. And after like 40 years or so, people started to be like, all right, hippies are not hurting anybody and shit. But like you know, now it's not even hippies now. Now it's like it's going against universal truths. Going into the fabric of like math and English and fucking and sex and biology. It isn't just like a hippie, let him do what he wants to do. It ain't about that no more. They're trying to fucking change your language, how you speak. You gotta, you know, otherwise you're not respecting them. They don't care if they don't respect you and that you grew up your whole life speaking a certain way. That doesn't matter, right? But why should they care about you? One thing about these people, they're some of the most selfish people in the world. All they think about is themselves. 100%, that's the case. 100%. They're some of the most selfish people in the world, man. They only think about themselves, dude. What are you gonna do?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I'm not gonna get off on it. You know, I'm just fucking bitching to myself, really. But it's the truth, man. I ain't gonna fucking, you know. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do, bruh? I wonder if bruh is gonna be banned. Or then are you gonna get... Omar, your teachers definitely, like, are your teachers like that, or some of them, like, not that bad? Well, you said the kids. I can understand the kids, because they're stupid. The kids in schooling. What'd you say? Nah, they right. I think Matt did it because Y is... So why does plus mean plus? I don't think they go that far, Omar. I think what they try to say is... They use arguments. Like, they go like, well, math was created, like, well... No, math was technically, because math has been around since like since the Egyptian civilization and shit. But they say that the way that math is taught in schools is racist because it is taught for a certain class of white person to learn it. You know, that they don't teach it. Which doesn't make any sense. It's like actually like you listen to their argument and it doesn't even make sense, but that's what they kind of like lean on. Oh, the way that it's not so much that math is racist, it's the way that math is taught is racist. It was taught with white people in mind, they say. When it's like, but what do you want then? Like, what do you want? You want, like, other races who invent the way to teach math? Like, is that what they wanted? Like, what do you want? Look, math is math. If you get the same out, you gotta remember something, Omar. If you get the same answer, you get the fucking same answer, right? It doesn't matter how you do it in math. Yeah, but the thing is, Omar, that's what I'm trying... Well, yeah.
A Merlin trial.
But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, math started in the Middle East and Egypt and the Samaritans and all that shit. Of course, it's not about math. It's about how math is taught. The methods it's not even so much how math is taught. It's like the framework behind it, the infrastructure, the fact that math is in a classroom with a white professor teaching it in a hierarchy You know what a hierarchy is? Like when you have like a soldier, like a ranking system. It's taught by a tyrannical white male teacher, or like like not all the time, but that is how they kind of view it. Like Matt is part of the systemic racist patriarchal tyranny of the education system, and it was presented in a way that comes off as racist to them. They want to like redefine everything. They want to change everything. They want to have their own flavor on everything. That's what they're trying to say. But like how I look at it is like, okay, you can do that, but if the same answer is going to be the same answer, well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. Now there's multiple different ways to teach it, but there was a pretty solid, when I grew up in school, there was a solid way to teach math. Like there was like certain ways that was like kind of like the normal way. Now they're starting to get into different things. But when I learned, and you can even ask your mother and your father, but math was taught quite differently when they were kids and when I was a kid. Okay, math had a one-way type of system that everybody went by. Okay, so whenever you show your mom like certain math today, she's probably like, I don't understand how you kids do math like this, with all these different fucking types of math, the way they do it now. Okay, I'm sure an adult in your house has said that. I'm sure. Okay, but just to go to show you, they fuck with everything.
Bombarda. Descendo.
But they screw with everything, Omar. Your mom has to know basic math. Did she not go to school? She has to know basic math.
Revelio.
We're not talking about fucking calculus here or trigonometry. We're talking about fucking just basic shit. Basic algebra, Omar, is not hard. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's all you have to know. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. That's the order of algebra.
Revelio.
That's all you need, Omar. What do you fucking need more than basic algebra, though? Omar, what I'm trying to say is even basic algebra was taught differently. Everything was fucking taught differently when we were kids, man. Fucking kids today, they're trying to do everything to the point. Wisconsin might still be okay. Wisconsin's kind of weird. It's a weird state. Or area, rather. I don't know if that's a state. Is Wisconsin the state? What is Wisconsin? I'm like stupid. I don't even know. Is Cleveland? Cleveland, Wisconsin. Are you in Cleveland, Omar? Is that what it is? Is it near Cleveland, or is Cleveland in Wisconsin? I don't even know about it, man.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't know much about Wisconsin. I just know they make fucking cheese out of breast milk. Ha ha ha. Is Cleveland like a city? What is that? Like, is that like one of their big cities, like Cleveland, Wisconsin? Are you far from Cleveland, Omar?
Revelio.
I don't know much about Wisconsin, man. gotta be better than fucking New York, I'll tell you that much.
Is someone there?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? Oh, beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me.
So what are you talking about? Ohio? Wait, there's two Clevelands? What's going on here? Now I'm confused.
Leslie tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught.
Oh.
If you could please take it.
Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you. Thank you. What a relief. I hope that serves you well. At least better than it did me.
Descend up.
Shout out to Cleveland, Omar.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I don't even think I need to do these anymore, these Merlin things.
Revelli.
You'd better notice is all I can say. I'm better than the lot of them put together, and it's time.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. I know.
Descend up. Leviosa. Bombard.
You've been...
Who goes first? Target practice. Explosive.
You just wait till I come down.
Confringo.
Stop that! Patricia Totale! Patricia Totale! Patricia Totale! Patricia Totale! Patricia Totale! Damn you! Patricia Totale!
Confringo. Revelio.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Pay for your deeds. Your life ends here. Shame.
You're weak. Quickly, Accio.
Hey!
You not tread well from us!
Accio. You'll believe I treated an Ashwinder by myself.
What was it, Omar?
Revelio.
There's a girl, she's overweight. I'm gonna be honest, she's like really big, and they were talking about how, well, the doctor said I'm overweight, and she's just basing it off of a typical white female. Yeah, like white females can't be fat now? Is that what she's saying? That she's basing it off of like a skinny white female, like a beautiful white actress? Is that what she's trying to say? Like some little thin white female? Meanwhile, when I live in New York City, and literally growing up in school, and everybody I walk around is of different shapes, sizes. I've seen extremely skinny Spanish people, black people, Asian people. Then I've seen overweight people that are Spanish. I've seen overweight black people. I've seen even overweight Asian people. So what the hell is she talking about? What is she saying? Typical white females are little like skinny minis? Is that what she's saying? That the doctor's incorrect and racist and fat shamed her because the doctor framed it like, oh, well, you know, I guess the doctor's racist, right? Because the doctor was comparing her to white women that are, according to this girl, I guess, of our certain look. Omar, you know when you tell someone like that, you say fucking, you watch too much fucking Netflix or too much fucking streaming, and you think all fucking white women are one way. And no, actually, women of every shape, there are women literally of every gender that are diverse when it comes to body shapes. But she's fucking wrong, because you know how many white females I've seen that are fat as shit? So what the hell is she talking about? Dude, fat isn't... Look, one thing about fat, it's not discriminatory against your fucking race or gender or anything. You could be a non-binary male or female or fucking non-conforming or fucking black, Asian, Spanish. It doesn't matter. Fat is fat. And fat is in all of these things. Do you understand? There's no such thing as someone that just isn't, that cannot get fat. I don't care what it is. I mean, just look at people, for God's sakes. Like, there's no such thing, you know? Like what, nobody knows a fat white woman? Roseanne? Fucking Rosie O'Donnell? All those fucking fat white women? Come on. Nope. Yeah. Right. That's even good. Right. So she yeah, so I guess all the other white people she knows is thin, huh? Well, tell her to put the fork down. Why don't you tell her that, Omar? Say, listen, it's not the fact that you're white. Like, listen, you think other white girls are typical thin girls? Well, you're white, tell her. So put the fork down. Put the bagel down. Put the fork down. Put the fucking, you know, the eating utensils down. Stop eating candy, tell her. Because that's why. It has nothing to do with your race, tell her. It doesn't have to do with the fact that you're white. It has to do with the fact that you keep the fork in your hand. please.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Yeah, like literally, just tell her put the fucking fork down, man, for real. That's what I say to that. Dude, fat shaming, Omar, is never gonna fucking stick. I'm telling you right now, because they trying to get the whole fat shaming thing down. It ain't gonna work. Obesity is not healthy, okay? People die early in life when they're obese, okay? So obesity is not a sign of health. And yeah, that's it. It's that simple. And it affects every race, gender, age, everything. Obesity affects everything. So it's like, you know, the whole fat shaming thing is never gonna fucking really get cemented. People are just gonna shame fat people because you know what? It isn't beautiful and it's not healthy. That's it. End of story. Oh, I love my body. Yeah, so okay. Yeah. So is my boyfriend. Yeah, well, boyfriend doesn't seem to fucking have standards, probably. Ask her, what does your boyfriend look like? He's one of the Jonah brothers? What does he look like? Was he Justin Bieber? What does your boyfriend look like? Or does he look like a fucking slob? Your boyfriend. Does he identify as a boy and he's not really a boyfriend? Like, really, because there's probably so much incorrectness in that statement. Or is the boyfriend even real? Hella YouTube influencers don't count as your boyfriend. Yeah, that's right. These fucking poachers.
Just should have took less time.
Motherfucker.
The beasts are safer now.
Now, who is this? Oh, this is a moon calf. Oh, I like these things.
Hello, Homura.
Yeah, tell Omar. You tell her put the fork down, and that YouTube influencers don't count as your boyfriend. You're free, little guy. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Get. Actually, I kind of want him. Hold on. I only have one of these. Shit. Oh, what, Omar?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah, well, you know what she is to him, right, Omar? You know what she is to him, right, Omar? She's a contingency. She's his contingency plan. You know how Batman has a contingency plan against Superman and all those people? Well, that's what she is to him. You can say that. Well, say it must be fun being your boyfriend's contingency plan, because that's what you are. You're basically, he talks to everybody in the school, and when everybody rejects him, and you're the only one left, you're the contingency plan. That's fucking mean. I'm sorry. Don't even bother, Omar. Don't even bother being mean. Fucking doesn't even matter, really. I just do it on the stream. But, like, honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter. These people are so fucking psychotic that what are you gonna do? Make them cry and shit? They're just fucking retarded, these people. Don't even bother, Omar, because you know why? You be mean to one of these people and they fucking do something like they end their life with some stupid shit and you're going to get in trouble. And I'm going to get in trouble. It's going to go back to me. Oh, who the fuck? Oh, who told this kid to talk like that? Yeah. So don't even fucking say shit. Be nice. That's my advice to you. Just be nice. Just ignore people like this. You don't have to talk to them. That's it. End of story. If you don't like them, don't talk to them. Don't be bothered with them. They're fucking young idiots. Like, I don't fight with kids and shit like that. They're teenagers, for God's sakes. I fucking hate teenagers, but I wouldn't fight with them.
Bombarder. Repulsor. Descendo. Potato. Stupid.
Did I level up? No. Not yet. Yeah, Omar, you know, I mean, like, that's how it is, you know, I get mad and everything, but there's not much I can do, especially with young people. Like an older person who's, like, fucking in their late 20s or early 30s talking retarded like that, absolutely, but I can't, you can argue with young people, I can't, you know, like, I just fucking, whatever, because then I look like a piece of shit, but I don't care, but... Hi. Oh. Hey. Yeah, Omar, maybe sometimes the things that you hear from me don't, like, actually say, but... Oh, Niffler. I have, like, a bunch of these guys. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, I have a few frogs. Not those guys, you can't tame those froggies, but there's, like, these regular giant frog things. You could breed animals too, but they don't know if it has like a purpose really. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Nah. Ride the frog? No. I think I could ride the unicorn. I have a unicorn. I don't have a phoenix though. It's like the one animal I'm missing. It's the one animal I'm missing. I just don't think I'm in this in the story part yet for that. I think that's like an unlockable like story animal kind of. Yeah, I have a unicorn. But honestly, Omar, like all you need is the broom. You don't. You like. I feel like the animals just take longer to get on and shit. Look at this. Watch this, Omar. 2-hit kill. Doesn't matter what, as long as you do it like that. Otherwise, they take forever to kill. But you basically... It's shifting faster? What do you mean? What do you mean? The broom? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, the broom is way faster. What do you mean? Even the mounts are fast. Sure, the mounts aren't slow. Like this? It might be, yeah. I think it is. I think, let's take a look here. Hold on. Let's see how much ground I can cover. Alright, we get to here. And now we'll try... I think it's faster. It might be slightly faster. I just don't want to keep doing it. It's annoying, but like, yeah, it might be a little faster.
Was the best decision I
Oh, is that one of those cats? I need that. No, that's a Niffler.
Hello, Hamora.
I wasn't able to get one of those fucking cats, man. What spell, Omar? I wouldn't mind catching these Nifflers, but I have so many of them, I don't need them. I like this game. It's fun. It's like a typical... Omar, this game is honestly like... I played so many open world games. It's not much different than Witcher or Assassin's Creed or Ghost of Tsushima. They all have the same formula. It's a very, very cut and dry open world game. It's cool because you can fly and stuff. That's what I like about this one. But
My God, you're a deadly great spider.
at the end of the day, is it much better than the other open world games? Not really. It's kind of like... They all have their own... Oh, that you have to do a lot of questing for that. And then this guy, Glad the Moon guy gives it to you. I'll show you. Let me see. Yeah, the man behind the moons, Omar. See, I need 13 of these moons, and I can get the 3rd level locking spell. I have a few of them, I think, but I didn't hand it to him. So... You find them in the school. You'll find them once he kind of like lets you know about them. It's weird. It's part of... You can't get them yet until the questing. The game makes you do a lot of missions this game to unlock the open world. The one thing about this game. It's not like it's not like Breath of the Wild where you're free to do whatever in the beginning. Like, you have to kind of get to, you know... Hold on a second, Omar. Let's see. They want me to go to the map chamber here. I forgot how to get there, though. How do you even get there?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's my favorite place.
You can't shift inside inside the school.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Oh.
Aloha, Laura.
I hear you, Omar.
Revelio.
Like, I'll be honest, like, the gear in this game, I don't feel is all that good sometimes. Like, I think, I like the fact that you can custom your gear, that's kind of cool, but, like, to put, like, trait spells to make, you can make yourself real powerful, but I don't like the basic gear you find. I don't think it's all that good. Like, I feel like there's, like, no real, like, set items, you know? Like, or, like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like Diablo without the set items, like.
Revelio.
But although I think kind of like customizing your gear, that's where the cool part is, but it's also very grindy, though. You have to have, like, every animal to customize the gear. I don't know. The gear system could have definitely used an overhaul, I feel. My opinion, but... You know what I mean, Omar? You know what I also want? I want to use a staff, man. You know what I mean, Omar? Like, I want to use staffs. Like, for real. I don't think so, but I want to use it. I want to use a staff, I ain't gonna lie. Why is this under... I'm so stupid. Like, I forgot how to get into the map chamber, and, like, I don't even know how to get there now. How the fuck do you get to the map chamber again? Why they're not giving me, like, a good direction, and I forgot. Even though I went into the map chamber, like, how many fucking times? Look at this shit, look at this shit. Look at this, this shit's, like, bugging out, man. Yeah, it's not under the water. I guess theoretically it's under the ground, but I forgot how to get there. And yet I've been there so many times. Do you remember how to get to the map chamber, Omar? You probably were there already. I don't feel like Googling, dude. Dude, if they make me Google this shit, I'm gonna be done for the day. Like, I got the stupid thing telling me to go a certain way, and it ain't even helping, bro. It's making me go in circles and shit. Like, it wants me out of the fucking school. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, man. Like, I forgot exactly where it is, to be honest. And like, why are they pointing me to, like, the middle of the water? Here, look, oh, the map chamber is right here. Well, it's like, well, how do I get under there? You don't, right? So it's like, well, you have to do it within the school, but, like, it doesn't want to... See, like... Yeah, but it's not. It's... Hold on, Omar. It's fucking... It doesn't always work. Hold on. This game still needs, like, updates. I think there's a lot of glitchy stuff, and, like, that's still glitchy. Like, why is it showing me water? That's not right. So, hold on. Look, #1 question on YouTube, how to get to the map chamber. I mean, on Google. Just came up as the first question. Finally, select the map chamber to be teleported. Alright, circular sun. Okay, so wait a second. So, oh, I see. So it's near the room of requirement. Gotcha. Okay, so it's near your house. I'm stupid. That's my fault, actually. I'm dumb. I'm just not used to going here like this. It's the first time, like, I think they're making me go here without, just, like, following Fig or whatever.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken containers?
I look pretty badass now, Omar.
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand.
That's why I put scars on my chin, Omar.
I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Let me see, what about... What about this one, Omar? That might look cooler, actually. I don't know. I think the skull's bad. I don't know. That looks kind of cool, too, though. So it's either this one or this one. This one looks stupid as shit. This one, you like this one? It looks alright. Look like fucking... You know what I look like? I look like Revan from Star Wars now or some shit. Like one of those guys. Like Kylo Ren
How
or
will I
something.
gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Platypus? Which one's the platypus? Is that the... No, that's a Niffler. I like the skull, man. I don't know, I like it. It's alright. I mean, I don't love it. It's okay, though.
I've always said that.
A Niffler, woman. Corduroy robe. They actually have corduroy. I thought it was funny when they said corduroy. When I said corduroy, I didn't think it was actually.
Revelio.
I'm too lazy to go. Well, actually, that is a move. A demi-god's move, no? Oh, it's a frog. I leveled Omar. We're gonna save one of my talent points when I get the kill curse, because I'm not leveling easily no more.
Revelio.
Omar, are you gonna stay up? Did you wake up late? Do you want to play Age of Empires on your new computer?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hi, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help
You know
in
what
their
to do, you
search.
don't have school
Professor
tomorrow.
Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Omar, they're gonna turn me into the professor, headmaster.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Omar, look, I'm the professor.
A moment of your time, Professor. I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
He's fucking with the kids, that's good.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with him.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
noticed them. Almost always nearly melts her cauldron. I found it quite disconcerting and sharp at the other way.
Revelio.
What if he stinks like this?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos. Toujours pure. Revelio. wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Hello, Hamura.
Revelio.
Hello, Hamura.
Nah.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Revelio. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.